So with that, we bring in Republican Senator from Texas, John Cornyn, serving his fourth term in the Senate, facing a primary challenge from Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton. Senator Cornyn, good to have you with us today. I don't know if you were able to hear my conversation with your colleague, Senator Coons, but he is really pushing back on this idea that there are any illegal migrants in the country whose benefits Republicans want to prevent and Democrats want to include in this bill. Where do you stand? What do you say to him?
Well, Martha, I really enjoyed your interview with Senator Coons, and he's wrong. Part of what the demands to reopen the government include repealing the Medicaid reforms that we made in the One Big Beautiful Bill, now called the Working Families Tax Cut Act, which disallowed states from using their state share for Medicaid to then subsidize illegal aliens. So in addition to the temporary protected status issue that you and your correspondents mentioned, that's something they want to repeal. On top of that, they want us to commit to trillions of dollars of additional subsidies that were supercharged during the Biden era because of COVID-19 that need to return to what they were before COVID hit. COVID's over, so should the subsidies be over. And, my sense is they're just frustrated that they're in the minority and they want to do everything they can to try to run the country from the minority. But we're not willing to have that conversation until they vote to reopen the government.
Senator, what's your sense? Because we heard Senator Thune say last night that he thinks that there are Democrats who are looking for an off-ramp on this thing. Are there 4 or 5 of them that you think are ready to peel off and to support this bill and open the government?
I do, although maybe not tomorrow, which will be the next time we vote on this bill. But we've already got 3 Democrats. We need about 5 more to vote to allow us to pass the bill. The House has already passed a bipartisan bill. It's sitting here in the Senate. All it takes is about 5 more Democrats to allow us to proceed to pass what is a short-term stopgap spending bill. And then we can have those discussions that Senator Coons so badly wants to have. But we're not going to do it with government shutdown with a gun to our head.
Senator John Cornyn of Texas, thank you very much. We'll be watching all this very closely, as will, I think, everybody across the nation, hoping that things can get worked out here. We'll see where it goes. Thank you, Senator.
Thank you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.